we are here in Real Estate in Lowcountry, and with me is Will.Topping. He's with Goosehead Insurance. It's good to see you again, Will. It's been a little while since you and I have chatted.
It has.
Yeah, I heard I was eavesdropping, not really intentionally, but I heard that you just had your anniversary, your 1-year anniversary here at Goosehead, so
yes,
congratulations on that.
Thank you so much, super excited.
Yeah, I bet been a big year of growing and learning and kind of getting the ropes down.
Oh, it's been a huge year of learning. I never thought I'd really fully understand everything, but here we are a year later and I'm super happy.
Yeah, that's great. And so last time you were here, we talked kind of like the anatomy of a homeowner's policy, but today we're going to talk about renewals because it's been a hot topic of conversation for many months, probably years at this point, because things have been going up and storms have happened and, people are they're pulling out of our area and all those kinds of things. So when somebody is getting ready to renew, let's talk about some things that they need to really be sure that they're looking for to making sure that they're not only covered properly, but that they're getting the best, bang for their buck.
Right. Well, oftentimes what we see is people have the set it and forget it mindset with insurance.
Yeah.
And what I always advise is shop it every year. Even if you think you're getting a good rate, carriers are constantly coming into the marketplace, things are constantly changing, and even things with your house. You might get a new roof, you might install a pool, things are constantly changing outside of insurance. So it's important to always shop it, make sure that your coverages are proper, and just make sure you're getting a good rate. I actually had a gentleman not too long ago reach out to me. He bought a 2022 house out in Malin Bluff and just got whatever he could at the time.
Yeah.
And was paying around $4,000 for his insurance. We just shopped it around and got him down to $1,800.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a huge difference.
It's a giant difference, especially when you're looking at the monthly payments on a mortgage.
Right. I mean, that's like maybe another entire mortgage payment that you just saved him.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And we actually increased his coverages as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, huge differences just taking the 5 extra minutes to give someone like myself a call and run through your options. If we can't save you any money, totally fine. At least you're in the best place you can be. But
Right. And you mentioned that carriers are always coming in and kind of out of the market. Are you seeing, even though we have had a few storms this season, which is almost over, I'm sure you're glad about that.
Super happy. Tired of getting closed.
Yeah. But those storms didn't affect us as much as maybe some other storms have. Are you seeing kind of a slow come back into our area with more carriers, or are we still kind of a little bit limited as to what we have?
It's still semi-limited. We're getting some carriers back into the marketplace. We're also having carriers start to open up guidelines.
Okay.
Progressive is a great example. They were only writing 6-month auto policies in our area, and I want to say about 2 weeks ago they opened that up to 12-month policies again. So they're loosening those guidelines.
Interesting.
And that's kind of what we're seeing across the market right now. It's just people are starting to level out. Renewal rates are not coming back so crazy.
Yeah.
And things are starting to get a little bit better.
A little bit of a plateau there. And talk to us a little bit about, you mentioned, if you have done a pool, or maybe if you've added a patio or you've added a deck or things like that, why is it so important to make sure that you are disclosing that, even if you don't change your insurance, but you're disclosing that when you're renewing, because obviously that's a big difference.
It's a huge difference because first of all, you want to make sure those additions are covered. You don't want to add a brand new pool in and something happen and you don't get paid for it.
Right.
And the other problem is a lot of carriers have different guidelines. Some carriers have problems with unfenced pools and stuff like that. So if it comes to, let's say you have a claim, they would technically have grounds to deny that claim if we did not disclose that information correctly.
Right.
So it's always important to just advise, when things are changing. And also on the discount side, like I said, the roof here is major around here.
Right.
So that could save you some money too.
And what are some, besides the roof, what are some other things that carriers are really laser focused on right now in terms of offering coverage to you, or where that price might be? I know for a long time there was the polybutylene pipes and there's the roof. What are some things that a homeowner needs to be aware of that might affect their rate?
Yeah, well, more of what we've been seeing from carriers is they're very open to risk mitigation, basically discounts. So if you have like a flow logic system, which will instantly stop all water leaks in your house, or if you have a fortified roof, you can get major discounts on your homeowner's insurance, just making these small changes to your home.
Yeah, and it's probably a lot less to do that than to be paying exorbitant amount of money. So,
Exactly.
Will, thank you for being here today and sharing those tips with us. We appreciate it. And obviously, you're doing a great job because that was a lot of money you saved that guy. So
Yes.
thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.